Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo. What's up? Listen, I'm very excited. I follow Lucky Ali on Instagram, and he posted this like new album that he's dropping. I think it's already dropped, and I'm so excited. So of course he's been very active in the live scene and traveling and performing and all of that, which is amazing because it's on my bucket list to see him perform once. I actually saw him at the All About Music conference, but he was in conversation. He was not performing, and yeah, I mean one of my favorite artists from the 90s pop era, an OG, a legend. I love it. So he's dropped his album. I'm so excited, like new music, and plus like this video is also out. So of course I had to cover it. And meantime, I also saw that Mohit Chauhan is releasing a new album. Like, what is happening? So see, the growth of the independent music scene now is so amazing and so good that even the legends of decades gone by are coming back with fresh music. I'm so excited for what's happening right now. Oh, so happy. So, okay, that all being said, that's out of my system. Let's get to this. It is called Dil Gaye Ja. Yeah. And as always, music is by Mikey McCleary. I don't think Lucky Ali works with anyone else. No? Huh. Lucky Ali's latest album, Subah Ke Tare, oh, marks a significant and aspirational chapter in the artist's musical journey. With a hiatus from full projects, he's back with a collection of 8 soul-stirring songs. Oh, that reflect his continuous quest for meaning and fulfillment. That was so evident even in the conversation he was having. He was like, music to me is just, it's a quest. The collaboration with his brother Mikey McCleary adds a profound layer to the album, showcasing the synergy of their artistic journeys. Lucky Ali expresses his hope that the music resonates with listeners, emphasizing the personal significance of each track. So sweet. Subha Ke Tare promises to be a heartfelt experience, inviting audiences into the artist's introspective and emotive musical landscape. Ah, love it. Okay, lyrics by Lucky Ali, Farmhouse Music and Bay Music House label. Music producers Mikey McCleary and Parth Parekh. ठीक है amazing. अरे video also producer Mike McCleary, Rido Roy and team. Okay, chalo, let's do it. This is the first scene is showing him walking in the desert. Is he back in the Osanam location? I don't know. Maybe. He seems to have a deep connection with the desert, है ना? I'm a desert child, so I'm not complaining. Okay, let's. Yeah, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, play.
गाए जा चला है कारवां ढूंढूं मैं तेरा निशान हो गाए जा गाए जा दिल गाए जा oh my heart गाए जा oh my heart गाए जा my heart गाए जा
Oh, honestly, walking on the desert sand without shoes on. Ah, so good. Okay, listen, this just made my heart smile. That's all I'm going to start with. It is just, it's like, it covered like his entire journey, pretty much. No? In the visuals, it is just, yeah. I feel like started with O Sanam, then I think Kitni Haseen Zindagi tha, या देखा है ऐसे भी. And then fourth वाला कौन सा था? Um, I think that's what it was, right? The videos. It is just so amazing. And you watch it and you're thinking, how much joy has he given us? How much joy has his music given us and still gives us till this is why like classic art or art that becomes classic is just it's just timeless. And then artists like him are just timeless in their in their relevance and in their they'll always be relevant and they'll always be super important and they'll always be soul stirring. So yeah, I am just my heart is just smiling. I'm so happy. And then the minute he starts singing, his voice has such a nostalgic gold wala quality, just nostalgic gold. Immediately your heart connects. Immediately. So good, so good. And just there's no shoo-shan, too much of anything. It's just such simple lines, simple melody, simple singing, and making you feel all kinds of ways through the simplicity of it. Dil Gaye Ja, the way he kept repeating that phrase, that sukoon wala feeling comes. I love that word. I keep using I've used it this week in another reaction, but it is just this is it. This is it. You want like someone of his stature and his sort of standing and his sort of legacy to when he comes back, you want him to give you a song like this and a video especially like this, which kind of also while you're listening to him, you're also feeling the journey of his and you're also seeing the journey and you're also like connecting your own journey to it at different points, right? Mm, so good. So good. And I have to say that every time we get taken back to our formative years when we were, forming our musical preferences and all of that, um, it's a moment of joy whenever that happens. And I'll tell you how I know this specifically also because there was this one day when we were doing a back to school campaign on our radio station. This is in Dubai. And every year we used to think कि back to school के लिए क्या करें? We have to do something for the kids. So this kind of like one idea which was about taking kids to school on the first day in supercars, which became like a thing. We did it, a lot of radio stations then also did it. And it was like, oh, suddenly the competition became about who can get the bigger, better, more cars, like who can get the Ferraris and who can get the Rolls Royce, like who can get the Lamborghinis and who can, I think the last time we did it was we took, like I was driving that morning. We took kids to school in a Rolls Royce. And that was our campaign. So kids are happy. We did a whole like week of contests and everything. This year after this one, I'm getting to my point. The year after this one, we were like, every year we take kids back to school in a special way, and we think about the angle from the kids' ka perspective. But what about all of us? What about all of us? Like, what about the parents of the kids? Don't we all also want to feel like we're going back to school in a way that we are going back to our childhood or we're going back to our younger days? How do we do back to school in a way that encompasses and envelopes all age groups and the parents and all of that? So, what did we do? We just decided that the whole day we would change our programming completely and we would only play songs from the 90s. And mind you, we were CHR station, like contemporary hits radio station, right? So we only played like the recent hits, last 5 to 10 years. But we decided we were going to go back to school with everyone and only played 90s songs all day long from 7 a.m. to midnight. And I cannot tell you the kind of response. People were literally in tears messaging us and calling us on the lines. They were like, "Oh my God, you've taken me back in time. You've taken me on a nostalgic journey. You've refreshed so many of my memories. You brought a smile to my face and my heart today." Like the messages were overwhelmingly emotional and they didn't stop till the last song finished at midnight. Imagine, people were so hooked. They were saying things like, "We've reached our office and we can't step out of the car, and I've been sitting outside in the parking lot for the last half an hour and I'm getting late for my meeting, but I'm just loving the songs. I don't want to put the radio off today." So it was literally like that day I felt the power of nostalgia so much. And that's exactly what hits you when you listen to Lucky Ali's voice and in this avatar and talking about things like what he's talking about in the song and showing us the visuals that they're showing us. Just beautiful. I think the last Lucky Ali song that I really, really looped and that just stayed with me and still stays with me and makes me tear up is Safarnama. I know that's not his song, it's from the soundtrack of Tamasha, but his voice and the way he carries these kind of songs which have something to do with a journey. And that's kind of been a signature thing with him throughout his career and his albums and his songs, right? His personal journey, the journey of the character in his songs and the video of his songs and everything. Everything is about a journey and a quest, like he himself said in his interview. So it's beautiful. He's the quintessential wanderer and seeker, you know? So I love it. Ah, very happy. I know I've gone on and on, but I hope something I said made sense. And this song is just beautiful. I'm definitely adding it to my personal playlist. And speaking of playlists, I have a brand new Happy Love Wala playlist. There are more like soul songs wale playlists that I'm still building. This song is going to go on that. But in the meantime, check out the two playlists I have. One is the Rundu playlist, which you all know, but the second new one is called E minus Pain. Go hit a like on that as well. Follow it. And yeah, send me a DM for further recommendations. Do support the channel. Take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper.
God.